Hi guys, my name's Claire. I'm the director of Roughly Good For You. I run a shop in Rice Lane in Walton, and we provide plant-based nutrition to help nourish our bodies and also help people heal from any illnesses or allergies, any digestive issues. I've got Gary Talderson here with me. He's worked for me for 2 years. Welcome, Gary.
Hello.
Today we're going to do a little blog about bipolar, because I want to talk about, one, the power of how plant-based nutrition really helps support you on your healing journey, and also that it is entirely possible to heal all imbalances in the body once you understand how you've actually got sick in the first place, and then give yourself the right environment to heal. So Gary was actually diagnosed with bipolar when he was 17, and obviously he's been on medication for many years. He came to me 2 years ago, and within the first year, by the end of the year, he was off all his medication and he'd fully healed himself. So I just want to talk to Gary a little bit about his healing journey, how he felt back then, how he feels now, and what actually supported him on his healing journey, just so that people out there who might be also suffering from any type of mental imbalance, mental sickness, they've got an understanding that you are able to heal. You don't have to suffer with this forever once you understand how the subconscious works and how detoxing the body supports you on your healing journey. And then all the other modalities that are out there at the moment. IFS is an amazing model to really help heal the subconscious mind so that we can live in peace and harmony within. And Gary, so thank you for coming today.
No problem.
Well, this is actually his last day. He works for me, and he's just got a job as a manager in a cafe in Bootle, and really proud of him and really wish him the best of luck. And this is actually his last day, that's why I'm doing the video blog. So thank you for staying and doing the blog. Can you tell us a little bit about how you become sick?
When I was 17, I got dragged off to the psychiatrist and stuff, the doctors, basically by my family. They gave me a diagnosis of bipolar. So from that point on and off, with my medication, like at first I rejected it, I was having none of it, and then over the years I was backwards and forwards with the medication. But childhood wise and that, I had a pretty rough upbringing. Went through quite a lot, and that I was very angry. Yeah, and it's just gone from there really over the years, on and off medication. Self-medicated with drugs and alcohol over the years, which is not very good, but anybody with any of that type of sickness will understand that.
I'm sure we can all relate to that, turning to some sort of distraction from the suffering that we're going through at that time.
Yeah, definitely. Just like, it kept me balanced when I was off my medication and that. Because that was another hard thing to deal with, was the fact that I was having to admit that I was going to be on medication every day for the rest of my life, and I sort of rebelled against that for a long time.
How did it make you feel when they said that you had to be on medication for the rest of your life?
Again, like, I rebelled against it. It was just like, I literally walked out to the office and all that, and I was like, basically, you can sod off, I'm not doing nothing. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with me, I'm fine. And then off it popped, and then it seemed like a 2-3 year cycle where I'd pretty much lose the plot. Start doing mad random things and like...
Did you recognise a cycle within that time period?
Not at that time, no. It's only been the last few years that, I'd say within the last 8 years, that I've recognised that, and it's like, right, oh, okay. But through all the drugs and alcohol, I had boss periods in my life, dead stable and all the rest of it, and then I'd lose the plot basically. From that point, backwards and forwards, up and down in life, and then ended up in jail, which for me was a big turning point. Obviously Claire knows a lot about my history and stuff. And that was when I made the conscious choice to like start healing myself from the minute I got locked up. So I've done a lot of soul searching, a lot of emotional thoughts and insights, forgive myself for a lot of things, forgive other people for a lot of things, whether they know that or not, it's irrelevant. It was about me letting that go and moving forward. Obviously whilst in the jail, they had me back on medication, that type of thing. I was trying to eat as healthy as possible, I was exercising daily, and then one particular day I got chatting to one of the lads, and he had The Secret, the book, which I read, and it just resonated with me massively, and just gave me a new way of looking at things, just a new perspective and that. And then it led on from there, and then obviously I got out of jail. I was still exercising, just thought I was eating well. Met Claire.
Until you come here.
Started working here with Claire, and had my eyes open to actually how much rubbish I was putting in my system. We looked at my diet and stuff, and I started eating and drinking more, because I was always on the proteins, the whey proteins, which is absolutely full of rubbish, people, so don't get it. And then I started taking the protein here, which is hemp protein powder and hemp seeds as well. So completely switched to that. Started eating a lot of raw food. My diet changed completely, my palate's changed completely. And I just felt healthier all round. And me and Claire's done a lot of energy work, and I've done a lot of research, and Claire's helped me along with the holotropic breath work, which is really powerful.
The breath. We'll talk about that on another blog. Yeah. So some of the key components were, I like the process of alchemy where, you went to jail, but actually it turned into the part of his healing journey that he needed, where he had space to really think and process some of the stuff he'd been through. So that was the first turning point for him. And of course, The Secret is a popular book that comes into your path when you start to really looking at yourself and call for healing. There's these, I've seen patterns throughout my life of people receiving certain books and watching certain videos or tapping into a certain spiritual teacher at a time when they're ready for it. So, that was his healing journey, the start of it. And obviously that's why I feel he also ended up coming into the shop as well to continue his journey, and it's been really amazing to see the process he's gone through. We started to really clean his body out and detoxify, and then he started to come off his pills and take his medication down. And every time he took his medication down, a new emotion rise to the surface, but we were able to hold space, he was able to process it. We used breath work and energy work to help clear that energy from his system so that he could really truly heal from what had caused him to be so angry and so hurt from his childhood. And it really was a lot to do with inner child trauma. So once he was given the space to heal from that and take his medication down, I think the finishing part of your medication part was the Cambo, was it?
Yeah, for sure. I was determined that I was going to get these tablets out of the way, because to be fair, on them tablets, a part of me has always been dead. And I think now I can understand that, but back then I didn't.
So when you said you were on the tablets, how did you feel when you were on the tablets compared to now you're off the tablets? How do you feel now? What's the difference?
Awake, alive. Every part of me is a part of me. I don't know how else to explain it. I really don't, because when you're on that type of medication and that, it keeps a part of you numb. You can function and everyone thinks everything's alright and all that, but it's like you've got a missed other part of your brain or your soul, or all of it, I suppose, and it keeps you there in that place. Do you know what I mean? And I knew it was wrong for me to be there. It just wasn't right with all the work we were doing, all the work I put in prior, the research I've been doing at home and stuff, and it just led me to the choice of, right, okay, and when I started reducing, we sat and worked a nice little plan out, didn't do anything crazy with it, done it gradually.
Took our time, we nourished the body through the process, that's the most important thing.
I was on a 600 milligram of quetiapine, and I think that took me 6 months, it was 6 months, to get it down to 100 milligram before I started the Cambo. Obviously with Claire's support, help, and Sarah as well, and me Mrs. Jane. I'm not going to say it was easy, because the emotions, like you said before, when I'd reduced, a week, 2 weeks later, generally something had surfaced, but we deal with it. And then,
of course, you're going to go into a process on the healing journey, but the point is that you are healing through that and letting all that's been suppressed rise up, and the food is really there to support. That's why we detox. Also, all these different modalities are also there to support. So there's many different ways to heal, but it's understanding how we actually go about that and what it is that our body needs. One of the things I noticed that you said in the past to help you soothe your pain as you went to recreational drugs. What do you do now if you're challenged emotionally or something comes into as something that might make you feel a bit frustrated?
That's easy. Get myself out. It's either walking my dog on the beach or going to the Lake District or Wales or somewhere, just getting up a mountain. I know it sounds so simple, and that it is that simple. It's just
connecting with nature. That's our medicine as well. Nature is our medicine. The food she gives us, the waters to clean us, and being out in nature in the fresh air and really letting that vibration heal our heart and our soul. The heart is the seat to our soul. Okay, well, thank you so much for giving your story. Just hope that inspires people. Yeah, and we'll do some more blogs in the future talking about all these different modalities. I just want to say thank you, and again wish Gary the best of luck in his new business.
Thank you.
And thank you for your time today.
You're welcome.
Thanks guys.
Pleasure.
Thanks for listening.